Hey guys, Mike from MacDonald.com here, the channel where we help business owners generate more traffic, leads, and sales for their business with digital marketing, paid ads, and automation. In today's video, I'll be talking about marketing versus advertising. What's the difference and which one is going to help you build your business faster? So let's get into it. So first thing to understand is that it's not really a versus battle. They really work together synergistically. And so it really just kind of depends on what phase of your business is in. And so, what is marketing? Well, marketing is really going to be the content that you put out into the marketplace that is designed to attract people to your business. So I look at it like things like blog posts or video marketing or social media posts that you put out there. So content that you're putting out into the marketplace that again is really designed to drive traffic to your website or to your offers. So to generate a lead or to buy from you and purchase your offers, right? And so from there, we look at advertising, and this is really going to be your paid marketing that you're using to drive traffic to your other marketing offers, right? So you might drive traffic to your website, or you might drive traffic to a free quote offer, or maybe you're driving traffic to a lead magnet to generate a lead, or even to a sales page, right? And so this paid traffic is what separates advertising from marketing. And so like I said, what's really the difference or what's better? And like I said, it depends on the phase of your business. So typically if you're just brand new, you're just getting started in your business, maybe you don't have a lot of a marketing budget, right? You're probably not experiencing mass amounts of profits at this point, and you're just getting started. So ideally, I would recommend at this point that you probably want to spend most of your time and effort on marketing your business, because this is going to build that foundation for the long term. So marketing, like I said, consists of things like writing blog posts on your website, optimizing pages for SEO, creating social media posts, creating videos on YouTube to promote your business. And why these things are so beneficial in the beginning is because it's kind of like the hustle side of your business, right? There's marketing that you're doing, and that can eventually grow your business passively if you put it in the right way. And then there's also active prospecting. And so this is going to be things like networking, reaching out to people, having those one-on-one conversations, and seeing how you can help them with your business. And so ideally, those two are really what you want to focus on in the beginning to build that marketing foundation, because there's things like blogging or video marketing on YouTube, for example, and SEO, where you can create this content once and it can continue to work for your business over and over again to drive traffic, leads, and sales basically forever if you do it right. And so this is a powerful tool and a powerful strategy to do in the beginning of your business. Now, why I kind of suggest you save advertising to later is because there's going to be a learning curve with marketing, and there's also going to be a learning curve with advertising. And so a lot of people jump into paid ads way too soon, and they end up hurting their business or losing money because they haven't mastered the marketing skill set yet. Because again, paid advertising is just going to expedite the process of driving traffic to your marketing offers, right? So if your foundation of marketing isn't set up right, it's not going to make sense to pay more to have people see it faster when it doesn't convert to begin with, right? So again, saving paid advertising till later is really my suggestion in this instance. Now, obviously, there are some downsides to the marketing, right? And the biggest one is that it takes a lot of time, and then it also can take some time to gain traction, where again, you're not going to really create a blog post today or a YouTube video and magically have it go viral overnight. Few and far between is that ever going to happen. There's usually a 3-step process involved when it comes to marketing. So you want to build your audience, engage with your audience, and then sell to your audience. And so building your audience is building that social media following. So building followers on various platforms. The engaging with the audience is creating that content. So this is that content marketing strategy where you're basically going to create content that is valuable to your ideal customer. So again, you're going to do things like creating content that helps them solve their problems or answer their common questions or helping them to get results faster. This is really the foundation of engaging with that audience. And over time, as you do this, as you build that audience, you basically have a bigger pool to fish in, right? And then as you engage with that audience, it helps to build that know, like, and trust factor. And so again, all things being equal, people tend to do business with those that they know, like, and trust. And so when you create this process of building, engaging, and then finally selling, it's a lot easier on the back end when you're selling if you've done these upfront steps first. And so this is, again, really the marketing strategy process you want to put in place and have that solidified before you jump into advertising. Because when you run paid ads, you're just driving traffic into this process quicker versus, again, just having it happen organically. And so that's kind of the downside of the marketing, is that it does happen organically, and that can take time, and that's usually a process as well to build that out. But you want to do that as your foundation, because if you're running paid ads, the things that don't convert, you're just going to waste your money. Another thing to really understand is the targeting that goes into advertising, because if you're targeting the wrong people, you're not going to get results. A lot of people kind of are under the impression that they have the greatest product in the world and their service is amazing. And, obviously those things are probably true to some extent, because why would you be promoting a product that was garbage or, a service that didn't work or anything like that? So you want to have a good quality foundation of an actual good product and service that you're promoting, but it's also at the same time not going to universally apply to everyone. I run into people that are thinking things like, oh, well, who couldn't want to save money, or who wouldn't want to travel the world at a discount, or who wouldn't want to live longer and be healthier? So they really get the idea that every single person that breathes is their ideal customer, and that is not really the case, right? So when you are marketing and advertising, if you market and advertise to everyone, you're really marketing to no one. So you need to understand who is your ideal customer, who is your target market, and create offers and messaging that actually appeals to them and solves their problems, answers their questions, and helps to make their life better, versus just trying to universally apply your marketing and advertising to everyone, because that really doesn't work. So you need to have that foundation of the right targeting in place first before you jump into advertising your business as well. There's also some additional benefits to focusing on marketing first in addition to advertising down the road. And one of those is that you can actually build up custom audiences and then advertise in the sense that you're remarketing versus just marketing to a cold audience. So most people that visit your website for the first time or see your offers probably aren't going to buy. There's a small percentage of people that do, and that's awesome. But for the rest of the people, you need a strategy to convert them into sales down the road. And so marketing, again, might get them initially into your funnel, but when you remarket to them in the future, that's where a lot of the conversions come into play. And so if you've been doing this organic marketing strategy to begin with, what's cool is you can combine that with advertising. So for example, you can install a Facebook pixel on your landing pages or a piece of content that you found that converts well into leads or into sales. And then what happens is you can, over time, build an audience of visitors that have been to that specific page. And there's a lot that you can do with this. So one, you can remarket to them. So if they haven't purchased your service or hire you or whatever the case might be, you can run ads to those people because you know that they've engaged with your content in the past. And then again, the likelihood that they're going to convert down the road when you keep remarketing to them improves. You can also build lookalike audiences, which are very powerful. So what this does, it basically will take those people that have come to that web page that you know that converts well, so they obviously are your ideal customers, they're your right target market that are visiting that page, and then what you can do is build an audience based on that. And so this is something you can do within Facebook ads, and then you can market to that cold audience, but they're much more refined and they're kind of like already your ideal customers, because you know that people wouldn't be downloading your lead magnet if they didn't have a strong interest in what you have to offer. You can even do this with your existing customer list, which is even more powerful because these people are already buyers, right? So they've defined that they buy your product and service. So if you can build a lookalike audience based on that, it goes even further to improve your targeting. And ideally, like I said, you really want to save advertising for the end of your marketing strategy, because that's going to scale your business. So, like I said, there's only so much time in the day. There's only so much you can do organically marketing. You can build a very powerful strategy that, creates this compound exponential growth effect over time with the organic marketing, but that does take time to happen, and you continually have to add to that. But what's really cool is once you've built that foundation of marketing in place that is converting and doing well, at that point, you can actually start advertising and getting more targeted traffic to those offers that you already know that work well. So like I had mentioned before, there's a learning curve on both the marketing side and the advertising side. And if you jump into advertising too soon, you're sending people the wrong messaging, you're sending the wrong people to your offers because it's not the right targeting, so it's not going to convert. And again, it's just kind of a spiral of things downward that aren't actually working. So instead, master the marketing first and then jump into advertising and use that to scale your business. And I kind of look at like the marketing is like the kindling and the initial fire that you're starting, and then advertising is like pouring gasoline on that fire to create that even bigger fire and that bigger result in your business. So with those things in mind, one of the other key factors that you need to do when you're marketing or advertising is to test and track what's working and what's not. And so one key way to do this is with A/B or split testing, different landing pages, different pieces of content, different offers to see how they perform. And this is a great way to find out what's working and what's not and how you can tweak your ads. And this isn't just like a one-time thing, it's a continual process that you're going to continue to tweak your advertising, tweak your marketing, test against each other and see what's working better and what's not. And this will continue to help you improve things like your click-through rate, your conversion rates. It's going to lower the cost per lead. So there's all kinds of different benefits that you're going to get out of this when you test and track, because what you measure and track gives you the ability to improve on it. And if you're not measuring it, you're not keeping track of metrics, that's like trying to win at a sport without keeping score, right? It's kind of hard to do that. So if you keep score, you keep the metrics that you want to know, those are very important. And so some of the key metrics that you want to understand within marketing and advertising are things like your click-through rate, which again is how many clicks over the impressions, so how many times people actually see your content or your ad. You want to understand your lead conversion rate, so that's the leads divided by the visitors on the page. You also want to figure out your actual conversion rate, so that's your sales over your leads. You definitely want to know the average value per sale as well as the lifetime value per customer, because when you know those things, you can actually calculate the average value of a lead and the lifetime value of a lead as well. So the average value of a lead is going to be the average value per sale times the conversion rate, and the average lifetime value per lead is going to be the average lifetime value per customer times your conversion rate. And so when you know these things, that's very important because it allows you to start to calculate things like your break-even point. So for example, if you figured out the average value of a lead to you is $10, let's say for example, well then you know that you can spend at least $10 per lead and still break even at the cart. And so again, that means that from that point on, any other further purchases that they make or their lifetime value is just profit at that point. So that's very powerful to understand because that's going to help you a ton in your paid advertising. And it can also help you in your organic marketing if you're hiring people to do SEO or you're hiring a marketing service, various things like that. So bottom line, when it comes to marketing versus advertising, they're both highly important and they just really are going to play off each other at different times of your business. So you're probably going to start off with doing marketing and active prospecting, and slowly as you start to get results, you're going to increase the results by adding in paid advertising. And again, I know this topic can be a little confusing, a little difficult for people. So, that's why one of the services we provide is done for you marketing services like content marketing, like lead generation, like running Facebook ads for you. So if you're interested in learning more about that, again, head on over to coachmikemcdonald.com, or if you'd like to check out some of our other business marketing training there as well, you'll get access to a ton of that for free over there as well. But again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you got a ton of benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share, and be sure to subscribe and turn on those bell notifications to get the latest updates of new videos we put out here to help you build a profitable business. And if you are struggling to grow your business with this digital marketing, I actually put together a free ebook on the attraction marketing formula to help you get more quality leads for your business with digital marketing. So if you'd like to learn how to generate more high quality leads for your business, check out that ebook. There's a link in the description below, or you can head on over to coachmikemcdonald.com/ebook. And again, that's coachmikemcdonald.com/ebook. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you more soon.